What does it do? Who cares? Let's get rid of it. I'll show you how to do it. Come on in nice and tight. Join the circle. I want to show you a little something here that a lot of people have in their homes. My grandpappy says these are landlines for a telephone. A lot of people are also telling me they don't want them in their house. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a super easy way with store-bought products from DAP that'll get rid of this in a matter of moments. The first thing we're going to do is take this faceplate off. Let's see what we got. Oh boy. Okay, I know what we're all thinking. I underquoted the job, right? Or if it's your house, you're thinking, I better sell. I got an easier solution for you. And it comes in the form of a handy dandy kit like this. This has everything you need. It comes with spackling, a knife, a patch. Of course, you probably have some tools at home, but if you don't, this has everything you need. And it's the simplest, easiest way to get rid of this hole quickly. So let me show you how to do it. Okay, I'm gonna stand up. It's very low. Don't try that at home. This is the patch that comes in the package. The basic principle of what we're doing here is we're going to be applying DryDex spackling to the back of the patch, and we're going to just mud it in like you would any kind of mesh tape. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the lid. The third thing I'm going to do is stick the knife in, and I'm going to apply a healthy amount of spackling to the back side of this patch. This really is easy. Holy smokes. The hardest part of this patch is opening the DryDex lid. Jeez. The enclosed knife. I've done it. Okay. This stuff actually starts off pink and goes white when it dries, which is a pretty neat feature. This is the cutest little patch I've ever seen. Look at this knife. So I'm going to take a dollop of the spackling. Stuff's thick. Okay. And I'm going to just smear it on the back. A nice coating of this on the back side. So you just want to make sure your patch is good and covered on the back side. You can cut this to whatever size you want, but we're going to cover it in spackling on the back. And make sure essentially our glue is everywhere. I bet that looks good. Sure does. So now that I've got a good coating on this, I'm going to hold it up to my hole on the wall. Swoosh it into situ. I'm just going to pinch it on one side so it doesn't want to slide. And I'm just going to work the spackling around the perimeter. Now, normally I would probably switch to a bigger putty knife since I have some tools. Might be a little bit easier, but it's super handy that in this package, they give you everything that you need to finish this project from start to finish. So I'm going to show you that you can in fact do it with this putty knife. So once I've got that nicely secured, I'm going to then put another layer of the spackling over top of the whole patch. And just make sure that you're putting a good even coat over top of the face. You're not going to get this done in one coat. You may want to do 2, maybe even 3 coats in total. So I'm just going to keep smoothing it out and feathering out the perimeter of it so that when I come back next time, when it's all dry, I can do another small coat on top of it before I start sanding it down. Okay, we're back. I'm now wearing a white sweater and you can plainly see that the pink is now white as well. So the first thing we're going to do is we can take some of that sandpaper that came with it, and I'm just going to knock down any high spots. And then I can go ahead and put on coat number 2. You just want to fan this out as big as possible. What you don't want to have is a very obvious bump in the wall. If you have a bigger trowel, definitely use it. Obviously, they give you a kit that has everything that you would need to finish this patch. But if you have a better piece of sandpaper or a bigger trowel, obviously they want you to use that. But you can, in fact, get it done with all the stuff in that kit. So we'll let this dry up, and once that's dry, I think it'll be ready for a nice sand, and it should be ready to go. If not, it really doesn't hurt to do as many coats as you want. Just keep them thin. If it's too much on there, you can sand it down. And if there's not enough on, you can put more on next time. So let's check back in a bit. Welcome back. I'm now in my gray sweater again, which means another day has passed, and that means it's time to sand. I just want to show you that I can use this piece right here. So now that it's all dried up, I'm just going to sand the edges and make sure I just knock off any of the high spots, make sure it's nice and smooth for paint. Oh, that was a lot of work. Wait, it was very easy. Now that that's all sanded up, we'll put a paint and primer on there and let's see how this baby looks, but it's rock solid and smooth as a baby's bottom. Now that it's all sanded up, I got my paint on a roller here, and that's all that's left. One prime coat, then a top coat, and it's gonna look brand new, I promise. Sorry, I went really fast there. Did you see that?
Oh yeah?
I'm not gonna tell you how to paint. We got other videos for that.
It's a really good patch. It's one of your best. Can't see a thing.
I fixed this, too. Now we just want to feather out those edges a little bit. So I don't want to repaint. Oh, I'll just repaint it all. Okay, we put 2 coats of paint on the patch, and as you can see, you can't see the hole no more. It's now good as new, and all I needed was everything that was in this kit right here. The fact that they sell it on one kit is pretty neat for DIYers and people just trying to fix something nice and quick. You can pick it up in any major box store, and if you ever have a hole like that, now you know how to fix it. Bye. Oh no, it's a very large hole. And I know what you're thinking. No, it's okay. Oh no, this is gonna be tough. Or is it? Luckily, DAP came out with this